Hello and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim on Nyxus Gaming. In the last episode, we finished up all the alternate armors and we got the legendary bitter cup, which I am not drinking yet. And today we're going to go after a new player home with the Creation Club. There are so many. We're going after Bloodchill Manor. In order to start this one, we got a note from the courier when we downloaded all this. We are looking for dinner invitation here. Nyxus, you have been cordially invited to dinner and drinks at Bloodchill Manor. As a child of the night, you are encouraged to mingle with the dishes as they laugh and drink their bellies full. When you are ready to feast, ask the house waiter for a menu and he will let our esteemed guests into the banquet hall. Once the dinner is ready and seated, that will be the signal to begin the feed. Come for the dinner. Stay for the drinks. So, from what I read, this one can go two different ways, depending on if you're a vampire or not. We obviously are a vampire. So, we are being encouraged to feast on the drinks and whatnot. It's people, get it? Ha ha ha. I don't know what enemy is around here that's stopping me from fast traveling, but just walking a few feet that way seems to have helped. We'll go from a Driftshade Refuge. And immediately avoid it so as not to mess with any enemies. So yeah, if you're a vampire, you go in, and the guests, I probably shouldn't say who the special guests are, but we'll just say they're part of the feast. And if you are not a vampire, then you get to work with the guests to eliminate the vampires. So that ought to give you some insight into who the guests are. Where the hell am I going? Okay, it looks like there's a road going up this way from Driftshade that I guess I just didn't see. Let's try wandering back this way. I'd rather not discover that tower there if I can avoid it. Let's try and go around. And around and around. Wouldn't it be a shame if that road went straight through that tower? It doesn't look like it. I think the road is further down this way. We're going like to the top of this mountain for this cave here. I think this is the way up here, maybe? Yeah, this looks like it. Yeah, here we go. We're getting there. It is very high up on this mountain. We might as well just finish climbing to the peak at this point. It looks like maybe we could go around there. I'm just going to try and stay high just in case. Yeah, here we go. Bloodchill Cavern. A little bit of an ordeal to get to, but we have the fast travel point now, so we're good there. You already see it is very gothic in nature. Very fitting for basically a vampire house. Oh, hello, people of the night. We got a bard. Marina.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
Are you here for the dinner party?
Indeed.
Do you think the food will be any good?
Of course.
Yeah, I can talk to these people, but they aren't going to have, like, good responses. They're just going to have short copied responses from other people? Indeed. Are they all gonna have
Seems so.
the same responses? Indeed. It grits. Are you here? That is so. That one's different.
Until next time.
And we got Galtius here as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you seem uneasy, dude. Any
What does
thoughts?
a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Oh, trust me. Some of us will be drinking soon enough.
Make it quick.
Oh boy, we got an orc here too, Durian. Hey, pal.
Yep.
You're here for the dinner party. Cool.
Until next time.
Yeah, until next time. No, there's like a little prop area here. Cool. We'll hold off on exploring this place for a little bit. We'll knock out the quest first. Oh yeah, that's not obvious. Can you show me to my table, sir?
Of course.
Here comes everyone. We're getting seated. Travel to the banquet table. Isn't that an objective? Arvin. You already get to see some of the displays here. Is there one for Mirak? There is one for Mirak here. Interesting. We gotta read this note. Please read aloud. If you are reading this, I am dead, and so you will have to hear my toast in spirit. Of course, a little business first, as I have no living heirs. I have decided the manor to be bequeathed to you, provided you finish this last meal. As you know, I have always loved dinner parties, and so, for my final dinner, I've decided to have a few friends over. Varen, you and I shared a long and fruitful business partnership, but you altered the books to give yourself a larger cut. Don't think I didn't notice. Marina, you were my first love, but also my first mistake. For your love was not mine alone, and for that, I never forgot. Ygritte, you were my ward, and in some ways I considered you a daughter, but a daughter does not plot to steal an inheritance, so I will teach you this lesson, as a father would. Leothil, we fought in the war together, and our bond is in many ways sacred, yet I know the horrors you committed to survive, and while I dismissed it then, I cannot now. Galtius, my old imperial friend, who used to drink wine with me at the Cirilli Brothers vineyard in Skingrad. One night, you drank too much and saw fit to insult my family. I told you I forgave you, as you were drunk. I did not. And Parvin, my dear brother, you bullied me from the day I was born. You always assumed blood would tie us together, and it will, but not in the way you think. Lastly, Nyxus. We have never met. I've brought you here on a whim. You are here as a wild card, a chance to change the fates of my friends, or to revel in it. Much like my fate in the next world, it's far more exciting, you see, if the future is unknown. And with that said, drinks are served. Parvin.
Get away from
He just automatically has the, feeding option. Usually they have to be asleep or unconscious. I can't even... Like, everyone's here. There's no way I can do this stealthily. Okay. Let me quick save first. Ah, yes, Parvin. Is nobody gonna be mad about that? What's my objective? Begin the feast. Okay, I've begun the feast.
Don't set anything on fire, all right?
Okay, Leothil.
Yes?
No? Ygritte? Marina?
Make it quick.
What are you
Galtius?
staring at?
Varen? I mean, I've feasted on him. Nothing's happening. Is this glitched out? This might be a little glitched out. A good thing I quick saved.
Get away from me.
Oh, okay, here we go. Now we get to finish the feast. Oh, we got the Dawnguard. Our guests have arrived.
What are you doing?
Come on, I need to... Still remember.
Alright, I think pretty much everyone's dead now. The waiter is helping us. The waiter's a vampire. He's cool. And now we just gotta speak to him. None of these people had anything good on them.
Don't set anything on fire, all right?
Yeah, I mean, the Dawnguard doesn't like us anyway. Now that we're vampires, we can't even buy or sell anything there, so I don't really feel too bad about that. Not at all. Possible vampire cave. The information we got from the mole was spot on. At first glance, it looked like any ordinary cave. I was ready to turn around and give up for the night, when up walked these nobles with furs fine enough to sleep on. I watched them enter the cave one by one until there was one guy left. Then I tapped him on the shoulder and rammed my fist so hard into his forehead that I heard his skull crunch. He'll be alright though, but he's gonna need a new tunic. I heard a thread rip. That's a nice story, I guess. These Dawnguard, they're really nice people. Yeah, totally. Alright, what's your deal? The Dawnguard and the nobles are dead.
It would seem so.
You seem so concerned. The note seemed to imply the last survivor would get the house.
I'm so glad you succeeded. Here, please take this for your trouble.
Okay, well, will your people be staying on?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh. So we lose the servants too? That's not fair. We just get the house. I'm sure the bodies will disappear eventually. Let's start looking around, shall we? We got a few little doors to go into. We're gonna take all the potion ingredients, because I'm sure there's an alchemy lab somewhere around here. This is our children's bedroom. Should we move them here? I mean, you gotta admit, despite it being in a cave, it's a pretty nice little area to live in. We got a forge area. Okay. Oh, with plenty of iron in it. We'll actually need the iron in a later creation. Granted, I don't sell them before then. That might be possible. Let's see. We got some gems here. We'll take those. Like you said, this is just a little forge area. Free ingots and stuff in it. And a little bit further down, you just have a little cell. Okay. Asha, I'm gonna lock you in there if you don't get out of my way. Okay, moving forward on this side. Oh, this looks to be our magic room here. On the left, we got an enchantment area and an alchemy area. A potion recipe for resist fire. I like the book. It serves no actual purpose, but I really like how it looks there. Let's see, continue looting. We got bone meal. Got plenty of that already, but oh well. Bunch of potions up here. Dwarven oil. Oh, we get a staff enchanter here as well, so That makes 3 of them in the game. There's one in Tel Mithrin, one in Murwatch, and one here. Okay. That's cool. Oh. This appears to be where we sleep. In a coffin here. Okay. I mean, we are a vampire. Speaking of vampires, we got vampire royal armor here and other vampire armor. In case you want to outfit yourself with it. A nice big chest here to store stuff away. We head upstairs. You know, I like the inclusion of a coffin because this is a vampire home. But that's not really my style. I would very much prefer to sleep in an actual bed. Hopefully there's one somewhere. Take the Heartstone and that Soul Gem. All of that. We don't need the quills. I've got a nice little... Oh yeah. Yeah, see, this is where I would sleep. In here, not the coffins. Okay. Well, let's clean that up. Take all the nightshade. Is that a potion? Yeah, that's a filter. Oh, we got a bunch more stuff here. We'll take the Jazzbay grapes. I don't really want the apple dumpling. Empty wine bottle, bunch of other books and stuff. Oh, we got a potion of blood. That's cool. I think the only way to get those is to be part of Clan Volkihar during the Dawnguard DLC. Otherwise, you can't really get a hold of those that easily. Okay, so this room basically looks to be like the main magic and living room here. Across the hall, this is probably the dining room and kitchen. Chicken eggs are ingredients, right? I'm pretty sure they are. Take the salt piles and this lavender. I don't think butter is an ingredient. No, we'll drop that. We don't need that. Yeah, plenty of food in here. Another potion of blood. I'm sure there should be some garlic around here for me to loot, right? Garlic would be in the kitchen. Oh, wait. I think I understand why. Yeah, it's a vampire house. There better not be any garlic in here. Jeez. I actually don't see any garlic. That's really nice attention to detail, because honestly, like, my first thought, oh, it's a kitchen, put all sorts of food in there. Oh, who cares? It's just a bit of garlic. Okay, back here looks to be the main display area. There was a bard here, too, that I just didn't even see die. There's a lot of weapon racks all around here. There's a Dragon Claw display, a Paragon display. Of course, the bugs in a jar, they need their display for whatever reason. We got a bunch of shield displays up top that probably can't even fill up. Of course, you have the Dragon Priest display, more weapon plaques above that. More weapon racks and plaques over here to mirror the other side. Got Harkin's sword that goes there, along with the Dawnguard rune shield, Oriel's shield. We put a Veil deer hide there for whatever reason. Initiate's ewer and the draw knife. I don't know what the draw knife is, but there's Oriel's bow, Dawnguard rune hammer and axe. And Zephyr for whatever reason. Don't know how Zephyr ties into all of this, but apparently it does. So what do we need to finish this? We need the Veil deer hide. We need the draw knife. think pretty much everything else we have. We just need to bring it on over here. Okay, well, hopefully when I come back here, all of these bodies will be cleaned up, and I'm pretty sure mannequins are gonna spawn on these little circles in the ground. There's quite a few mannequins in this area, too, that you can outfit with stuff. But yeah, hopefully all this mess is cleaned up when we come back, and we'll have stuff to where we can start filling all of this up. Also, real quick, before I leave, let's make some potions, shall we? Can I eat anything? Oh, I saw something. Nightshade. For some reason I didn't have either of the first two effects on that. It's like I've never used Nightshade before. Alright, got plenty of stuff to make potions from. We're looking good for a level up. Probably not this episode, but we are getting close. I don't think alchemy is going to level up again from this. Our alchemy leveling is just so slow now. Let's see, ravage stamina. Regenerate magicka. Whoops, I messed that up. I had 2 more there I could have used. There we go. We got Fortify Carry Weight discovered. And Weakness to Fire. That is everything. Okay. So I'm going to pause here. We're going to go pick up all the stuff we need for these displays, except for the stuff we don't have. I'll show that on screen. And we'll come back here and start filling it up. I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. I just want to show off that upon returning, everything in here has been cleaned up. The table has been removed, and all the mannequins are now here, making this quite the little armory zone.
What now?
It was a good bit of stuff to pick up and carry, so I actually gave pretty much all the masks to Serana. That's her name, yeah. So let me just grab all of these back real quick. Okay, and we're a little slow going, but tell you what, we'll just start with these here, get them out of our inventory so we can get moving again. I like this Dragon Priest display. I feel like, I don't know, just me. I get that there are 4 Dragonborn ones, but I feel like Mirak should be front and center in the middle. And maybe Konarik could have gone like right here, front and center on top. And then like the wooden mask could have just been on the side, because that's like the first one you get, you know? I don't know, just a little picky on my part for that. Let's go ahead and place them all down. This isn't me moving slow because of the over-encumbrance. That is actually me just moving slow so I can put them all down easy. There we go. That is a complete Dragon Priest mask display for Bloodchill Manor. Let's come over here. We'll place down our bugs in a jar, our paragons, and our... wait. Finally. A display that uses the Amethyst Dragonclaw. I actually didn't pick that one up because I didn't think it would use it. But it uses the Amethyst Dragonclaw. Oh, we're gonna have to go back for that. That is not a complete display. It is only missing that. But honestly, I like how all of that looks together. That's really cool. Over here, let's see. We got Oriel's shield. I thought I picked that up. I'm pretty sure I picked these up. Oh, she has the shield, the Dawnguard shield.
Anything good?
Let's take that back. I might have left Oriel's shield back at the base. I know I 100% have that, but we'll go check that out whenever we get the the thing, the... Fuck, I can't think. The Amethyst Dragon Claw. But we can go ahead and place these down again. I'm not sure why Zephyr is included in all of this, but it is, and there it is. The draw knife is actually... This is a weird one. The draw knife is what you use in the Elder Scroll quest in Dawnguard. You cut the cannibal something bark off a tree so you can collect all the moths. And I kept the bark. I kept the canicle bark. That is in my chest over at Hindraheim. So I would assume I would have kept the draw knife too, but maybe I accidentally sold the draw knife somewhere. Anyways, we should have had the draw knife at some point to put here, so I'm probably going to cheat that one back in, because there's no way I'm finding it now. So honestly, if Oriel's Shield and the Amethyst Dragonclaw are back at Hindraheim, all that leaves is the Veiled Deerhide. So that one should be super easy to get, honestly. We can just fast travel to the Forgotten Vale and hunt down a deer real quick, right? I'm gonna assume that's gonna be all it takes. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure we can fast travel there. Should be way on this side of the map. That's Blackbone, Forgotten Vale. There we go. And from here, we're just looking for a deer somewhere. Right there. Okay, this is gonna be a little hard to hit since it's just running already. I was running up by the spiders. Oh, good hit, Serana. Good hit. I think we did get too close to the spiders, though. They're coming for us. That's fine. Come on. Someone kill the last one. I killed the two small ones, but I'm out of magicka. Let me get over here to loot this one. Okay, we got the deer hide. Now, let's go to Hindraheim, get those two other things real quick. It's really weird to me that it includes the deer hide. That just seems like a weird thing to display. Like, I get it's a special deer hide, but still. I don't understand it. So yeah, here in the safe... You can see I got the Amethyst Claw. And we can scroll over to here, or... Yeah, here. I kept the Canicle Bark. But for whatever reason, the Draw Knife isn't here. And I feel like if I kept the Canicle Bark, I would have kept the Draw Knife. So I'm not too sure what happened there with that, but... don't worry, you'll see the full display by the end of this. Oriel's Shield, I did leave it behind. We got it now, though. Alrighty. Let's go, let's go. Bloodchill Manor is up here. Bloodchill Manor, Bloodchill Cavern. It's actually called Cavern, and the manor is what's inside, I guess. I don't know. I feel like they should have just named the fast travel point Bloodchill Manor. Alright, so we got the right half. And the left half. That's... because that's how that goes. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's why none of the other homes include it, because it's kind of glitchy like that. But hey, we got it. That honestly makes the whole display just look a little Or maybe if we situate the camera to where it's like perfectly together. Ah, yeah, it's perfect. Yay. It's still not. Like, you have to jump up and be higher for it to be completely together. It'll be fine. Right, over here we got Oriel's shield and the Veiled Deer hide. And we have the draw knife. There we go. And now all the displays here are complete. I kind of like this as like an armory area. Am I really gonna move all of the stuff from Hinderheim over here? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I feel like there are enough weapon plaques to house everything here. And we have the ones above as well. It's tempting. You guys might come into the next episode and I'll have all my stuff over here. Who knows? We do have a little bit of time left over for this episode to tackle one more creation. And next on our list is the Bow of Shadows. So in order to start this one, we got to talk to the Steward in Dragon's Reach. So to Whiterun we go. Gotta go see, what's his name? Proventus Avenici, right? God, spending over 200 episodes in this game, I actually remember all the NPCs and their names and all the shop names and everything.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk
yeah.
pass.
Okay, so hold on.
Visit to Dragon's Reach.
I don't want him to give me, like, a random bounty. Anything you need from me?
Of course. It's all in this note.
That sounds like what I need. In the shadows, yes, okay. Read the steward's notes. Steward's notes, steward's notes. Nyxus, I apologize for the secrecy, but I'd rather not speak about this in front of the Jarl. In the event, the information I received isn't credible. He has enough on his plate as it is. You see, earlier last week I received a tip from an unnamed source regarding a potential assassination plot on the Jarl. Now, while we take all threats seriously, it's difficult to know just how credible this source is, and with everything that's happened as of late, I don't have time to investigate this myself. That's why I'd like you to head to Arcadia's Cauldron and check their ledger for any suspicious purchases, in particular poisons. I've asked Arcadia to leave you a copy on her counter. Look it over, find out who purchased bottles over the last few days, and confirm their reasons are legitimate. In the meantime, I'll have our cooks check every piece of food, bottle of mead, and leftover breadcrumb just to be sure nothing is tainted. If your investigation turns up nothing, then I'll know the information I received is false, and the Jarl is safe for the time being. If not, I hope someone of your reputation can take care of the situation swiftly. Alright, we gotta head down to Arcadia's Cauldron now. That one's easy, it's the potion shop. It's a cauldron. Who runs it? That one's easy, it's Arcadia. It's literally in the name. Alrighty. Gotta love Whiterun, right? One of the first towns you visit in the game. And you're just always coming back here for something or another. Can't say the same about Dawnstar or Morthal. It's been ages since I've gone to either of those. They said it was left on the counter. Yeah, business ledger copy.
You look rather pale.
Let's see. Weekly business ledger, I mean. Do I actually want to look through all of this? Is there anything, like, interesting? Lydia's there, bought a potion of strength. She doesn't even live here anymore. She lives in Lakeview Manor, but she comes up here to buy stuff, I guess. Commander Caius, I'm pretty sure he's dead, isn't he? Didn't we kill him in the Thieves Guild? Got a dead person buying stuff, Arcadia. That's not good. What else? What else? Bunch of nameless people. War Maidens. Berengar. Bellathor, Uthgerd, and Avelstein. Avelstein, no, I guess he's here. I think isn't he the one we rescued from the fort for the Greymanes? I think, but I don't think he actually came back here to Whiterun. I don't know, I'm reading too much into this. Who are we investigating? We gotta investigate the Hall of the Dead and the stables. Well, the Hall of the Dead is right here in Whiterun, so let's head over there first. That dragon is still there from last episode. Sorry. Every time that dragon shows up, it's like the most distracting thing for me. And I don't know why. It's been showing up randomly for at least, God, I want to say like 100 episodes now. Okay, Whiterun Catacombs. We got a few Skelebros that are gonna spawn here. There's one.
Where'd you come from?
There's two. And I think they might have killed the third one already. Good for them. Okay, we got Skeever trouble. Since no one else seems to be doing anything about it, I've taken steps to rid ourselves of the Skeever problem. Please do not eat this cheese as it is laced with a dangerous poison. I repeat, this cheese is for Skeevers only. If you feel the need to take a bite, I implore you to look in the mirror first and confirm that you are a Skeever. If so, then you may eat to your heart's content. If you are not a Skeever, then you can better serve RK by staying alive. Well, I'm gonna take that note so no one knows not to eat the cheese. As a true hero would. So it obviously wasn't the Hall of the Dead guys trying to assassinate the Jarl with poison. We don't even know if, like, there for sure is someone trying to kill the Jarl. We're just going off the steward's suspicions. Which seems suspicious. If, like, I didn't already know the steward was a good character, I would suspect him, you know? Oh dear. Well, what is this doing back here? Stable Hands Notes. The Dark Elf was smart to choose me. Scars aside, I can pass as a stable boy easily enough. I'll tell the shopkeep I got bucked by a wild one and landed face first into the briars. I'm smart like that. The other bandits always poke fun at my face, saying I look like a newborn babe, but it comes in handy for jobs like this. After seeing how well the Dark Elf pays, the entire gang will be looking for a raiser pretty soon. Speaking of which, I'm supposed to meet my mysterious benefactor back at the stables and not at the Silent Moon's camp. Not sure why, but he says if I'm followed, it's best I stay in character until I'm well clear of the city gates. Well, I hope he doesn't sneak up on me while I wait. I nearly soiled myself the last time, but smart guy that I am, I brought this tome to help me find him. Thing is, I opened it up and can't for the life of me figure out how it works. Only a matter of time, though, for a guy like me. That's like a weird thing throughout the game. Like, I understand that they're magical tomes, but for whatever reason, only wizards and only the Dragonborn, can read them and learn the spells. Like, no one else seems to be able to read a spell book. Is that not weird to you? Like, they're literally everywhere. Literally, like, every other bandit you face knows how to use spells. Yet nobody can read spell books. I don't know. Honestly, I just play the game. I just play the game. Staff of Reanimation. Well, what is that irony? She is getting reanimated as I said that. Okay, we got a few more enemies up here, including, I'm sure, the one we need to fight. Okay, that was a big miss. I should probably get closer. I'm out of magicka. I need them to finish up here.
I'm not gonna die like this.
Here, let me just get some light armor levels, I guess. Is Serana even trying to help? No? Oh, there she goes. Is it because Scalang's in the way? If you yield, then Serana, you need to kill him. Because now he's back up. Oh, did he die? Where'd the body go? I'm sure the body went flying somewhere. Destruction increase. Come on, kill him a little faster, please. There you go. Okay, I'm a little... Like, is this one of the bodies? Is this the body that flew away? No. The body that flew away was a marauder. I have no idea where it went. For all I know, it could have just clipped through the ground and disappeared forever. Okay, well, whatever we need is over here. Assassin's Journal. The bow has long been a player in the game. It's toppled many a piece from Jarls to Kings. It does so without sight or sound, save for a rattling crown on a blood-stained floor. And yet, it's been far too long since it's had a chance to tilt the board. Rareless Guile failed to topple a piece. Dram took the flesh, but not the soul, and the game went on without incident. Now the pieces sit idly by, refusing to move in their comfort. Even now, as I take aim at this target, I hear their indolent yawns through the draw of my bowstring. Yet the board cannot remain level forever. With the bow in my hand, it will tilt once more. However, the timing must be right. The toppling of a piece rings hollow in a thunderstorm. I must wait for a quiet moment, one that's intimate, when the Jarl is not engaged in talks of war and dragons. If the battle for Skyrim comes to Whiterun, I will be forced to redraw. But there will come a time when he sits idly by in his grand hall, unbothered by the world. In that moment, when the Jarl has a chance to finally breathe, I will sneak my way to the upper floors and make sure that breath is his last. And when I take my leave cloaked in her shadow, all anyone will hear is a rattle. Okay. I love it when they just completely lay out their plans for me, you know? So I know exactly where they're gonna be on the second floor, exactly what they're gonna do when the Jarl is, where he's gonna be. What's the deal with this lunar steel sword? Alright, this is like a special forge here. It's like the Sky Forge, but it's the Lunar Forge, I guess? It's a weird thing like that. So that's not a unique sword, in case you're wondering. It's just a sword that you can make from that forge in particular. It bothers me that that body disappeared, but oh well. We should probably go save the Jarl, right? That might be a good thing to do. Alright, I wonder where we'll find the assassin. Maybe on the second floor of the Hold Reach thing. Dragon's Castle, Jarl's Longhouse type deal. I can't... What do you call this? What do you call this? I'm slowly devolving over the course of this episode. I could hardly make it through that last note. Oh hi, you're invisible. I want to take you out before the guards come up here and get in the way. That would be ideal. There we go. Okay. Retrieve the Bow of Shadows. And now we gotta speak to the steward, let him know everything is taken care of. But the main goal of this one was the Bow of Shadows. Let's take a look at it real quick. Weapon draw is 20% faster, and it casts invisibility whenever you draw it. So that's pretty good for like some stealth kills. Provided you can get the stealth kill pretty fast and in one hit. Not a bad bow.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you this, just for you to give me a 2-word response. But hey, I found the assassin and took care of him.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Okay, I mean, not a 2-word response, but it's still like just one of your other lines from the game, because no NPC dialogue is unique during all of this. But hey, that is 2 creations done this episode. We got Bloodchill Manor, got all the displays, and now we have the Bow of Shadows. So thank you all for watching. Next time, we're going to continue through our run through the Creation Club. We're getting close. We are getting close to the end. I want to say we only have 13 more to go through. 13. Average out 2 per episode. Some of these are going to be just quick and easy, like, hey, you can buy this here, you can buy that there. I feel like we can get this. I don't want to make promises, but my guess is 5 episodes at the max to finish all the Creation Club stuff. So thank you all for watching, and next time, we're gonna go farming. Bye-bye!